Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a graphic designer, you already know that your world is all about creativity and speed. Well, today, we are diving into 5 totally free AI tools that are set to completely change your workflow. We're talking about designing faster, way smarter, and with a whole lot more creative firepower. Ready? Let's jump in.
So check this out. The prediction is that by 2026, designers who have embraced AI won't just be working faster or smarter, they'll actually be earning more. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi future. This is happening right now. This is where the industry is heading, and today we're going to unpack exactly how you can be a part of it.
For the longest time, it was all about your raw talent, right? Your eye for color, your feel for a great layout. And don't get me wrong, that stuff is still absolutely crucial. But there's a new mandate in town. In today's design world, mastering the right tools is just as important as your skills. It's really the only way to stay relevant and get ahead of the pack.
So how do you do that? How do you meet this new mandate? Well, that's what we're here for. We're going to build your essential AI toolkit right here, right now, with 5 incredible, and did I mention totally free, tools that are going to revolutionize the way you create.
All right, here's the lineup for today. We've got Canva AI, Adobe Firefly, Leonardo AI, Remove.bg, and Ideogram AI. We're going to look at each one, from quick and dirty designs to mind-blowing illustrations. Together, they make up a seriously powerful and free design suite.
First up, let's talk about a tool you might already be familiar with, but it's got a seriously powerful AI engine humming under the hood now, Canva AI. Honestly, you should just think of it as your super fast design assistant. It's perfect for those times when you need something that looks amazing, but you just don't have hours to spend on.
So where does Canva AI really come in handy? I mean, think about all those daily grind tasks. Whipping up an eye-catching social media post, a YouTube thumbnail that gets clicks, or a quick poster for an event. For any of those fast turnaround jobs that still need to look polished, Canva AI is an absolute game changer.
Okay, now for some real magic. Let's talk about Adobe Firefly. This is Adobe's generative AI, and it lets you create incredible visuals just by typing out a description. Now the key thing here, and this is huge, is that it's trained on Adobe's own stock library. That means it's designed from the ground up to be commercially safe, which can save you from major copyright headaches down the line.
So what can you actually do with it? Well, you can dream up an image, type it out, and watch it appear. You can create these stunning text effects that would normally take you forever in Photoshop. And you can generate totally unique design elements for your projects. It's kind of like having an infinite custom-made asset library at your fingertips.
Now, if you're looking to get a bit more artistic, to move beyond just photos and into custom art and illustrations, then you have got to check out Leonardo AI. This tool is built specifically for creating one-of-a-kind, artistic visuals that have a really unique style.
Think about it. Instead of scrolling through endless stock photo sites, hoping to find an illustration that's kind of what you want, you can just generate the exact piece of concept art you have in your head. This is perfect for unique brand assets, video game concepts, you name it.
All right, our 4th tool is one of those that's so simple, it's brilliant. It's an absolute lifesaver. Remove.bg does one thing, and it does it perfectly. It removes backgrounds with a single click. Come on, we've all been there, right? Painfully tracing around a person's hair with the pen tool. This tool just says, nope, we're not doing that anymore. And for our final tool, we have Ideogram AI. This one tackles what has been one of the biggest, most frustrating challenges in AI image generation, getting text to look right. Ideogram actually specializes in creating images where the typography looks clean, coherent, and is seamlessly integrated right into the scene. This is amazing for things like brainstorming a logo concept, designing a poster with a big, bold title, or just playing around with how text and images can interact in new ways. It actually gets what letters are supposed to look like, which, believe me, is a huge step forward. Okay, so we've got our 5 tools. Fantastic. But the real power isn't in using just one of them. It's about weaving them together into a smart, efficient workflow. So let's talk about how you can take a project from just a vague idea to a fully executed design using this toolkit. So here's a simple way you could structure it. You can start in the ideation phase, right? Use Leonardo or Ideogram to just brainstorm visual concepts and get the creative juices flowing. Then you move into creation, using Firefly to generate your main assets and Canva to compose the layout. And finally, you jump into refinement, using a tool like Remove.bg to add those perfect finishing touches.
Now that we've covered the what and the how, let's really nail down the why. Why should you bother learning these tools? Let's break down the real-world advantages that are going to directly transform not just your work, but your whole career.
You know, it really comes down to 3 huge things.
First, you are going to save so much precious time on all those tedious, repetitive tasks. Second, you'll be able to bust through creative blocks by just rapidly trying out new ideas. And third, these tools let you create work that looks incredibly professional, no matter how long you've been in the game.
Let's make this super clear. Think about the old way, okay? You've got a product shot, but the background is a mess. You fire up Photoshop and spend, what, an hour? Maybe more? Meticulously drawing paths to cut it out. It is mind-numbing, and every minute you spend doing that is a minute you're not spending being creative.
Now, here's the AI way. You take that same image, you upload it to Remove.bg, and 5 seconds later, boom, a perfect, clean cutout is ready to go. That is the power we're talking about, turning an hour of tedious work into a 5-second task. That's not just an improvement, that's a revolution.
So, what does this all mean for you? Look, this is about more than just learning a few cool new tricks. This is about future-proofing your career. By taking the time to adopt these tools today, you are making a direct investment in your success tomorrow. And this is really the main takeaway. The barrier to entry for professional-grade tools has literally never been lower. The opportunity is sitting right here, right now. Learning these AI tools isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. It's your fast track to becoming a quicker, more creative, and ultimately more successful graphic designer.
So, I'll just leave you with this one question. The tools are here, they are free, they are waiting for you to dive in. The only thing limiting you now is your own imagination. So, what are you going to create first?